We're here on this unbelievable, it's just one, man, my heart is full with the commitment that our U.S. Department of Transportation leader, Alvin Brown, who came here to visit us. And as we know, transportation plays a pivotal role in the economic strength and growth of our nation. But to us, and more importantly, the capital city, it connects business with markets, people with opportunities, and communities with each other. As we move forward here in the capital city, let's keep our sights set on a global picture. We are the capital city. Let's focus on building a 21st century infrastructure that would allow us to continue our unprecedented momentum here in the capital city. 1.7 billion of new investments, historical, the most ever by a long ways in Montgomery. 2,000 new jobs, great American defense community. Montgomery's on the move. And we need to reflect that momentum with our ever-evolving needs and aspiration of the capital city, and that's infrastructure. And we have partners who are committed to work with us. Alvin Brown and Ms. Zimmerman from the United States Department of Treasury. Alvin Brown serves as the Senior Advisor for Community Infrastructure Opportunity. And he brought his team here, and I want both of them to take a moment to speak after the mayor, who I'll let bring them up. All right. Mayor, thank you for your commitment to this city.
Absolutely, thank you, Mayor. Good morning. I want to thank all of you for being here. We certainly want to thank our partners with the County Commission, Chairman Doug Singleton, City Council President Charlie Jenwright, and Pro Tem C.C. Calhoun, and all the City Council for being here, along with our chamber leaders, to welcome Alvin Brown and Maria Zimmerman here to Montgomery to get on the ground, to talk about some ways that they can be supportive in our efforts to increase infrastructure investment right here in the capital city. When we go to Washington, we go with a plan, we go with an agenda, and that is to grow our opportunities to receive federal funding from our United States government. They have been very receptive and overly involved in making sure that we're doing the right things and that we know what information is needed in order to attain federal support and federal support through grants as well as through appropriations. Certainly want to thank our congressional delegation as well for being very helpful in that, and the staff that has been here today. But really this is about not us going to Washington, but Washington coming to us. And so when you go and you knock on the door enough times and you go and you push and promote your community, people understand that there's a priority for us in terms of growing our city, our county, and our region, both from a population standpoint as well as economic growth, but providing the services and the infrastructure that's needed. And we can't do that without the support and the subject matter experts that we have at the Department of Transportation. So we certainly thank President Biden and his administration, Secretary Buttigieg, for the work that they're doing. This is Infrastructure Week, and we understand from water and sewer to roads and streets and bridges to our river, to our airports, that infrastructure is important, and investing in that today will prove dividends for us in the long term. So at this time, I want to ask former Jacksonville Mayor, and as I said earlier, once a mayor, always a mayor, Alvin Brown, to come and bring words along with Maria Zimmerman, who is a subject matter expert in many of the things that we believe will not only help Montgomery and the river region today, but will help the state of Alabama and our nation for days, months, and years to come. So, Mayor Brown.
Thank you, Mayor, for this opportunity. I'm happy to be here. We had a great session, workshop laid out. Montgomery laid out a great vision. So you have a great group of leaders who believe in Montgomery, want to make the right investment, and understand the value of partnership. So let's give the mayor and the chamber and everybody a round of applause for their leadership. And also, I want to thank Maria Zimmerman. I want her to come up and say a few words, but it takes teamwork, partnership. That's what the Biden and Harris administration believe in. Secretary Buttigieg has met with the mayor and some of the team leaders, and the one thing they stress is partnership, working together, the best practices to improve the quality of life. And we have that superstar in Maria Zimmerman. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you, Alvin. That's spoken. It is wonderful to be here in Montgomery, and we at the U.S. Department of Transportation, we're very excited to choose Montgomery as one of our thriving communities that we're really committed to supporting and working with over the next years to implement the bipartisan infrastructure law. We want to make sure that this historic investment in our nation's infrastructure really benefits and supports every community around the country. I can't think of a better community with Montgomery, the growth that's happening here and how important it is to our nation's defense, as well as our global economy and being the birthplace of the civil rights movement. So really excited to be here today. It was great to meet with so many civic and political leaders from the city, the county, and the state, and excited to see the projects that this community is really hoping to move forward with your local vision and your local partnership. And we are here at the federal level to make those visions hopefully become a reality with the historic funding that Congress and the bipartisan infrastructure law created that we were very excited. President Biden loves infrastructure. He's an infrastructure president and really committed to making sure, again, every community, including Montgomery, has the tools it needs to thrive. So thanks.
Who helped make this with the mayor and his great help is our county commissioner chairman, my friend. I'd love for you to come up, Doug Singleton.
Just real quick, yeah. You know, they talked about partnerships and joint working together, and that's what we do here in Montgomery. One of the greatest strengths we have is the relationship between the city and the county. It's been a long-time relationship, and people talk about it all over the state because it don't really happen all over the state like it does here. But it's just so thankful for our relationship with the city and our local leaders, and even in the River region and our state leaders. What a statement that we have guests from Washington come here, because a lot of times we'll go to Washington, we'll meet with people, and you get a lot of nods. But when they come here, it makes a tremendous statement, and I just really appreciate y'all being here and taking time. And I'm so excited about the information y'all shared today and what we can do to bring more to Montgomery, Alabama. So thank you.
Next, and we'll have our city council vice chair president, C.C. Calhoun, president pro tem.
Thank you, Mr. Boone. I'll be brief. Enough has been said. Let's get to work on making Montgomery better. Thank you.
Mr. Ex-Chairman, would you like to say a word?
You got it, Boone.
Well, we've had the team. You all see the team. We are committed. We love Montgomery. This is a historic place. It changed the world. It changed this state, this nation. And people from all over the world talk to me about Montgomery. We love Montgomery. Montgomery's on the move. And I am so proud to be the chairman now for this special time. And we are going to continue that momentum to make Montgomery a beautiful, wonderful place for all of its citizens to live and thrive. So thank you all for being here to celebrate this opportunity with Alvin Brown, Mayor Brown. Thank you all.